Hey everyone, today we're going to do something a little different. I'm going to be working in the shop and I'm going to show you how to take an Echo insert, one of the best inserts on the market, and we're going to turn this down to make it look more like a custom call. These are really hard to beat, but you see this poly insert in so many calls, and this is a step up. There's nothing wrong with putting these in your calls. We're just going to take it the next step up and make it look more like a real custom call. And this is really simple to do. This call is actually for a little girl's birthday, and I'm going to make it a little nicer for her and a little more custom. So all we have to do is, once your barrel is done, this is important, make sure your barrel is done, get the insert put in as far as it will go, and then all you're going to do is take and mark it exactly where it meets the barrel. So I've already got a mark there. I'm just doing this again so you can see how to do it. Once that's done, take your call apart, set your barrel aside, and what we're going to do is we're going to take the reeds out, we're going to take the wedge out here, and once that's done, all we're going to have is this left, and then I'm going to take just regular old black tape, and I'm going to put a few wraps around this because I'm going to put this in my 4-jaw chuck, and we're going to turn it down on the lathe. Now what I've done is I wrapped some black tape around the call about a 1/4 inch or less above the mark that I put on here. I want to be able to access this mark without hitting my chuck. Now this call isn't running exactly true, and that's not that important. You're going to true it up as you go, and it's closer to true here than it is here, but get it as close as you can. And all we're going to do is we're going to turn from this mark down. We're going to cut this bell off, and we're going to reduce this in thickness to a 1/2 inch or slightly under. What we're doing is sleeving this insert into our new piece of wood, and it's really simple. We're just going to turn this down to the length that we need, and then I'm going to put a couple of grooves in there for the epoxy, and that's it. We're pretty much done. This isn't rocket science, but it's a really neat way to have your call look a little more custom. Okay, I'm not going to bore you with taking this down. I'll be right back. Once I get this turned down and ready to cut the grooves, I'll be back. Alright, I'm going to cut a couple of grooves in here, just to give the glue something to hold on to. And I actually went a little farther than I would like to, but that's fine. The epoxy is going to take up the extra space. Something that's very important is that you get this shoulder very square up here. It has to be square. So take your skew chisel, whatever you can do it the best with, and I'm going to take a minute to clean up the exhaust hole there. Again, make sure that's really well done right there. That's it, we're done. That is all you have to do to this insert to have it ready for a more custom call. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. It's a neat little trick. And there you have it, just a couple of grooves and a tenon cut down to a 1/2 inch. And make sure that it's gonna go up in your call the right distance, and that's what that first mark we made was for. So I'm gonna move back over and show you how to do the exhaust now.